the Jeopardy! Battle of the Decade. Now let's meet today's three finalists. In 2011, he won the Tournament of Champions. From Brooklyn, New York, please welcome Roger Craig. In 2004, he set a 74-game winning streak record that may never be broken. From Seattle, Washington, please welcome Ken Jennings. And he's won more money on Jeopardy than anyone else, over $3 million. From Hollywood, California, please welcome Brad Rutter. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. Hi, folks. Forget about March Madness and the Final Four. This is the Jeopardy Battle of the Decades. These are the final three. Somewhat appropriate that these three gentlemen should be competing in the two-day finals. Roger set the one-day record of 77,000. Ken, as you just heard, won the greatest number of games, and Brad has won the most money. Gentlemen, it's a pleasure spending time with you. Good luck. Here we go. Let's take a look at the categories. We start off with chess drama. We follow that with Our Feathered Friends, A Blank Expression, Parenting and Children, U.S. Geography, and finally, documentaries. Brad, you start.
Let's take documentaries for 200.
2013's 20 Feet from Stardom is about women in this musical profession. Brad.
What are backup singers?
Yes.
Documentaries for 4.
Religulous, featuring this atheistic host of HBO's Real Time, has just a bit of an agenda. Ken.
Who's Bill Maher?
Correct.
Documentaries for 600.
Emily Stagg, S-T-A-G-G, is one of the stars of this 2002 film. Ken.
What is Spellbound?
You got it.
Documentaries 800.
He directed The Thin Blue Line and the 2013 Donald Rumsfeld portrait, The Unknown Known. Brad.
Who is Pennebaker?
Nope. Ken.
Who's Errol Morris?
Errol Morris is the one.
Documentaries for 1,000.
Harlan County, USA, from 1976, marched with striking coal miners in this state. Brad.
What is Kentucky?
Good, you're on the plus side again.
Chess drama for 200, please.
In the 2006 world title match, the challenger accused the champ of consulting a computer during visits to this room. Roger.
What is the bathroom?
Yes.
Chess for 1,000.
Cosmo selected this 22-year-old Norwegian, the new world champ, as one of its sexiest men of 2013. Roger.
Who is Magnus Carlsen?
Correct.
Chess 800.
A 1978 match saw claims that this type of 16-letter beyond-the-mind expert was using telepathy to confuse one player. Brad.
What is a parapsychologist?
That's it.
Chess drama for 6.
Some of our champions know how this champion felt when he lost a 1997 match to IBM's Deep Blue computer. Brad.
Who is Kasparov?
Yes.
Chess
you remember.
Chess drama for 4.
Aaron Nimzovich once jumped on a table and screamed, "Why must I lose to this idiot?" How like a GM, one of these. Brad.
What's a grandmaster?
Correct.
U.S. Geography for 200.
This river enters Idaho through the Palisades Reservoir on the Wyoming border. Roger.
What is the Snake River?
That's it.
Geography 400.
Vermont's lowest point is 95 feet above sea level on the shore of this lake. Roger.
What is Lake Champlain?
Correct.
Geography 1,000.
Pasca, a Native American word for bread, gave this Gulf Coast city its name. Ken?
What is Pensacola?
No. Brad.
What is Pascagoula?
That's it.
U.S. Geography for 800.
Answer. Daily double. And you're in the lead.
Let's make it a true daily double.
Okay, for 6,400. Here is the clue. The snowy dome of this tallest volcano in the lower 48 states is often shrouded in clouds.
What is Mount Hood?
No, sorry. What is Mount Rainier? Mount Rainier. You dropped to 0, but you retain control of the board. Pick
Geography
again.
for 600.
This Rockies Ridge splits the waters of the western U.S. into westward and eastward flowing. Roger.
What is the Continental Divide?
That is right, and that takes you up to 2,400, takes us to our break, and we'll pause for these messages. Being a Jeopardy champion, as often as these gentlemen have been, can lead to a lot of interesting situations. You're recognized wherever you go, I'm sure. Roger Craig, what are some of the questions people ask you? Do they inquire about how to become a contestant and advice on how to play the game?
Yeah, they ask how do you become a contestant? How do you use the buzzer? What is Alex Trebek really like? And one thing is to become a contestant, you have to audition and stick at it. So
Arthur Chu was using one of your strategies, I believe, when he had his successful run on our program earlier this year.
At least one, yes.
Oh, at least one. Okay. All right, Ken Jennings, you're recognized wherever you go, but not always as yourself, because I heard that you were recognized as a different television star.
I was at an airport the other day, and somebody ran up to me and said, "You're Bruce Jenner." And I was like, "I'm not." She's like, "No, you're Bruce Jenner." And I was like, I promise you, ma'am, I'm not Bruce Jenner. I guess the nose job did not work.
Okay, let's go to Brad now. You've won a lot of money, and people, I'm sure, are curious about how did you do that? Did you prepare in a special way, as some of our champions have done in the past? Because they look forward to the games and they say, okay, I'm going to prepare, I'm going to specialize on this and this and this. What have you done?
I wouldn't say it's a special way. I mean, there's some stuff that lends itself to memorization that you can make flashcards on and stuff. But I always tell people the best way to prepare for being on the show is just to watch the show. You get a really good feel for what kind of categories the writers like to write about, and you can even get some of that rhythm and timing down on the
I was
buzzer.
just going to say, is the rhythm important to you guys when we're in the middle of the game and ringing in just right?
It's huge.
And as
Very.
we've noticed on Conan O'Brien's show, my speech rhythm doesn't vary one iota. So you guys are lucky in that regard. And Roger has command of the board. Make a selection.
Our Feathered Friends 200.
Some small beach birds are called peeps instead of these pipers. Brad.
What are sandpipers?
That's it.
Feathered Friends for 4.
There's a reptile in the name of this small wild pigeon known for its cooing. Brad.
What's a turtle dove?
Turtle dove, got it.
Friends 600.
Though the emu is taller, this relative is the heaviest bird in Australia. Ken.
What's a cassowary?
That's it.
Friends for 800.
Made popular by the movie Happy Feet, this species was named for the wife of a French explorer. Ken?
What's an Adelie penguin?
Adelie penguin, correct.
Friends for 1,000.
All the little birdies go tweet, tweet, tweet because they have this vocal organ, also a name for a panpipe. Roger.
What is a syrinx?
Syrinx, that's it.
A blank expression 200.
Take advantage, make blank while the sun shines. Roger.
What is hay?
Yes.
Okay, 400 blank expression.
No way, no how, not for all the tea in blank. Ken.
What's China?
Good.
Blank for 600.
Time flies in Latin, blank, blank. Roger.
What is tempus fugit?
That's right.
800 blank.
From Ben Franklin. 3 may keep a secret if 2 of them are blank. Roger.
What is dead?
Dead is right.
Blank 1000.
From Proverbs chapter 11. He that troubleth his own house shall blank, blank, blank. Ken.
What is reap the whirlwind?
No. Brad or Roger? What is inherit the wind? Back to you,
right.
Roger.
Parenting 200.
It's the gradual accustoming of a child to take nourishment other than by nursing. Ken.
What's weaning?
Weaning is good.
Parenting for 400.
To be tied to these, even though someone is grown up, means to still be controlled by a parent. Brad.
What are the apron strings?
That's right.
600.
From a Germanic word for hatching, it's a large group of kids from one family. Ken.
What's a brood?
Brood, yes.
Parenting for 800.
Infant wrappers mentioned in the King James Version of Luke 2. Ken.
What are swaddling clothes?
Yes, and now the last clue. Where did the years go? Time to fill out a FAFSA form to help Junior do this. Brad.
What does it apply to college?
You got it. And that takes you up to 2,000. You're in third place, and that means, of course, you're going first in the Double Jeopardy round. Right after this. It's early in this finals, but Brad is making the first selection in our first double Jeopardy round. Elizabethan plays and playwrights is the first of the categories, followed by medical terms, mishmash, historic days. We'll give you a historic date. You tell us the most important event that occurred on that date. We'll deal with hate songs. And finally, sounds like a new element because each correct response will end in the three letters I-U-M. Trebecium. That's an example. Brad.
I like that one. Let's go for Elizabethan plays and playwrights for 1600.
This author of Every Man in His Humor was apparently out of humor when he stabbed a man to death in 1598. Brad.
Who's Marlowe?
No. Roger.
Who is Ben Jonson?
He's the one.
Elizabethan plays 2000.
Ian McKellen calls this author's Edward II perhaps the first drama ever written with a homosexual hero. And now is the time for Christopher Marlowe. Back to you, Roger.
Elizabethan plays 1200.
In John Lilly's 1595 play, The Woman in the Moon, shepherds ask nature to create this first woman of Greek myth. Brad.
Who is Pandora?
Correct.
New element for 1200.
Expensive gasoline, or a sum above the nominal value. Ken.
What's premium?
That's it.
Element for 1600.
This arch separates a stage from another new element, the auditorium. Roger.
What is the proscenium arch?
Correct.
Sounds like a new element 2000.
Post-dinner convivial meeting for drinking and intellectual conversation in ancient Greece. Brad.
What is symposium?
That's it.
Hate songs 1200.
While serving in the Army during World War I, Irving Berlin was inspired to write the song, Oh, How I Hate to Do This. Brad.
What is peeled potatoes?
Oh, no. Ken.
What does get up in the morning?
That's it. Oh, how I hate to get up in the morning.
Hate songs for 1600.
This Joan Jett and the Blackhearts hit was the basis for Waiting All Day for Sunday Night, the Sunday Night Football theme song. Brad.
What is I Hate Myself for Loving You?
You got it.
Hate songs for 2000.
This 2010 Gucci Mane song title rhymes with a popular sports drink. Brad.
What is Haterade?
That's it.
Historic days 16.
April 30th, 1975. Ken.
What is Camp David? No, Camp David Accords.
No. Roger or Brad? Brad.
What's the evacuation of the Saigon embassy?
We'll accept that. Yes, the end of the Vietnam War.
Historic days 2000.
Answer. Daily double. And at the moment, Brad, you are $600 off the lead enjoyed by Roger.
2000, please.
Two it is. Here's the clue. December 15th, 1791.
What is the ratification of the Bill of Rights?
You got it. Up to 9,600.
Mishmash for 16.
For negotiating an Arab-Israeli truce, this UN diplomat became the first African-American to win a Nobel Peace Prize. Ken.
Who's Ralph Bunche?
He's the one.
Let's go to medical terms for 1200.
Here's Sarah.
Charted here, a baby typically receives 23 pairs of chromosomes, one of each copied from each parent. But when there's an extra copy of chromosome 21, this condition is the result.
Ken.
What is Down syndrome?
That's it.
Medical terms for 1600.
It might ring a bell that ringing in the ears is known medically by this 8-letter name. Ken.
What is tinnitus?
Yes.
Medical for 2000.
From the Greek for narrow, it's a narrowing of a duct or canal, especially the spinal canal. Roger.
What is stenosis?
Yes.
Medical terms 800.
Answer. The other daily double.
Yeah, everything. Why not?
Everything?
Sure.
Okay, here is the clue. Doctors use this 5-letter term for swelling or bloating in the body due to an excess buildup of fluid. Roger?
What is drop chlorid?
No, what is edema?
Edema, that's
Edema.
it. All right.
Gutsy move.
Yeah.
Gutsy move. I'm
Yeah.
sure you're going to rethink that, but make another selection.
That's all, we have time to play. Mishmash 2000.
In a Whitman poem, This three-word title precedes Blow, Bugles, Blow. Those three words are beat, beat, drums. Roger, go again.
Elizabethan plays 800.
Thomas Kidd helped establish the unrhyming form called this verse on the English stage. Roger.
What is blank verse?
Good.
Elizabethan plays 400.
In Gorboduc, one of England's earliest plays in this genre, Porrex kills his brother, then their mother kills him. Ken?
What's a tragedy?
That's right.
Mishmash for 1200.
This Ohio-based company has more than 2,400 stores, including Ralph's and Dillon's, in 31 states. Brad?
What is Kroger?
Kroger, you got it.
Historic days for 12.
May 29th, 1453. Roger?
What is Richard III?
No. Brad?
What is the fall of Constantinople?
That's right.
Medical terms for 400.
Cerumen is the medical name for this, so be careful with the Q-tips. Ken?
What is earwax?
Right.
Let's go to element for 800.
This 11-letter part of a funeral home will really burn you up. Brad?
What's the crematorium?
Correct.
Element for 400.
Dullness, sameness, monotony. Brad?
What is tedium?
Yes.
Mishmash for 400.
The body of this Russian leader has been on display in Moscow since his death in 1924. Ken?
Who's Lenin?
Right.
Mishmash for 800.
Back on 80s TV, Larry Manetti was Rick Wright, a sidekick of this PI played by Tom Selleck. Ken?
What is Magnum PI?
That's right.
Historic days for 800.
August 15th, 1945. Ken?
What is VJ Day?
That's it.
Hate songs for 800.
Heroin addiction is a theme of Hateful, a tune on this band's album, London Calling. Brad?
Who are the Clash?
Yeah.
Hate songs for 400.
This Chrissie Hynde band covered the Persuaders' A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Ken?
Who are the Pretenders?
Yes, and now the last clue. Historic days, April 14th, 1865. Roger?
What is the end of the U.S. Civil War?
No.
Oh,
Ken?
What is the Lincoln assassination?
That is right, and that takes you up to 12,000. Roger has no money to risk.
It's a two-day final, right?
It's a two-day final. Good attitude, Roger. Good attitude indeed. Here is the category for final today. The Academy Awards. We'll be back to reveal a clue in a moment. Category for final, the Academy Awards. And this is the clue. One of the two movies in the last 30 years, one a drama and one a comedy, to win Oscars for Best Actor and Best Actress. 30 seconds, gentlemen. Good luck. Did we stump you with a tough Academy Awards clue? Let's find out. Ken, we come to you first. You had 12,000, and you wrote down nothing. You got nothing, and you lost 5,000. Drops you down to 7,000. It takes us to Brad Rutter. Did you come up with the correct response? You said, what is terms of endearment? That also is incorrect. The drama, Silence of the Lambs. The comedy, As Good as It Gets. Let's see what it cost you, Brad. 4,000. You dropped to 10,000. We'll add those totals to whatever you earn tomorrow to determine our $1 million champion. Tune us in then, won't you? So long, everybody.